All right, guys, just shifting over the cards from break number 1. Then we're going to start break number 2. All right, we are going to have some big names that look like they're going to be available for this one. We have somebody who is a serial non-payer who has created multiple accounts and looks like they're using a new account tonight. Who took the Zaire Hope and Condon spot. So I'm going to give them 1 second while I drop in the rest of the lists of unclaimed, and then we are probably going to have Condon and Zaire Hope available in 1 second. Okay, so for anybody interested in picking up additional spots, I just dropped the leftover lots into the chat. We have an AL and NL leftover pros lot. The payment information, if anybody wants to pick up any of those spots, is on the screen. Charlie went for 200 in this one. I'm open to hearing offers. I'm not sure how high he's going in other breaks. So let me know what your offer would be for Charlie. We also have you on Kenzie Noel for $1 if anybody wants to pick up an additional spot of a rookie on Kenzie Noel. Let's see. The 12-spot AL Pro lot is $5 total for Bo Bichette, Carlos Correa, Cole Reagans, Corey Seager, DeGrom, Jose Ramirez, Jose Altuve, Lawrence Butler, Marcus Semien, Tristan Casas, Yordan Alvarez, and Zach Neto. And then the 14-spot NL Pros lot is $6. Austin Riley, Brian Reynolds, Christian Yelich, C.J. Abrams, Corbin Carroll, Ezekiel Tovar, Ketel Marte, Matt Chapman, Matt Olson, Ozzy Albies. Oh, I put Salvador Perez in the wrong lot. We'll keep it that way. Will Smith, Willie Adames, and Zach Wheeler. Will taking Noel. Will, just let me know who you purchased in the auctions tonight so I can match your pickup there to your order. Will taking Noel for $1. Boys of Summer grabbing the NL lot. Boys of Summer, let me know who you had in the auctions tonight so I can match up your order. And taking the AL lot too, so Boys of Summer taking all of the leftover. For $11 total. Zaire Hope, let's see. Okay, so that order, anybody? Let's see. Okay, so Zaire Hope went for 68.88, and Charlie Condon went for 200 flat. Boys of Summer had Judge tonight. And Zaire for 50 sounds good to me. Since he has ink in this product, that seems like a fair number. Let me just cancel that order in eBay. Sorry, it's just a little extra complicated because I have to separate his invoice before I do it, but I will have the Zaire Hope spot cleared for you in a second. All right, the Zaire Hope spot is cleared for you, Jonathan. Nice, Jonathan. So you did well in the first half as well. Let's hope we can get some Zaire ink for you in number 2. That would be awesome. Jonathan, just let me know if you need me to type. I guess I could bring this a little bit closer. Let me know if you need me to type the Venmo or PayPal out into the chat for you as well. We had Edward with Hence, Jay-Z, and Langford, a Redbirds and Rangers fan. Any D'Angelo Ortiz in the first half, couple cards, nothing ink-wise for David Ortiz's son, either of them that are in this product. All right, so we're gonna get going with this. If anybody is interested, we still have Charlie Condon available from that buyer who has a history of not paying. So if anybody is interested in Condon, he went for 200, but I'm open to hearing offers. But besides that, let's get our boxes out. We just ripped the first half of case number 1. We got some sirens in the background. Hopefully that's good luck for us. The New York City Sirens have a good history of bringing us good luck for packs. Let's hope it brings us good luck for a whole break in this one. Just saw that PayPal come over from Will and from Jonathan and Michael. Thank you guys all for sending that over. Fingers crossed for some Brooks Robinson. I would love to pull some retrofractor tonight. 70 for Charlie is a little bit lower than I'm willing to go. Yankees for the win. Let's see. You have some Rice. Charlie sold for 86 was my last sell. Yeah, a little bit lower than I'm willing to go. Thank you, Jonathan, for sending that. And we have our boxes, the second half of case number 1 that we just started ripping. Hoping for a little bit more color of some hitters in this one, although we did pull some really nice pitchers in break number 1. If you were watching break number 1, you heard me say 1,000 times, I love the pitching checklist here. That's what we do, Bobby. That seems about right. Still too low on the Condon spot, Yankees. All right. What was I going to do? Oh, a couple of housekeeping things for anybody who's new to our breaks. Dropping in our Facebook group, I'm going to be posting a 2025 Bowman 10 blaster break in that later tonight. So if anybody's interested in additional rips, check out the Facebook group. I also just posted my what's it called? My top 30 prospects from this release YouTube review in the on YouTube. So either check out my channel or I'll drop the link into that if anybody's interested in learning a little bit more about the checklist. There's the link to that as well. And I think that is all the housekeeping. Let's get this second break going. Thank you, everybody, for the patience. I thought I was a little over aggressive in thinking I could get this one running by 10 o'clock, I guess. 10:45, here we go. So thank you guys for the patience while I finished up that first break and got the housekeeping done. Boys of Summer. Condon for 100. I'll do Condon for 100. Just let me know in the chat when you send that, and I'll clear the Condon order on eBay once you've sent that. Bobby, that order was our serial non-payer, whose name I, for privacy reasons, won't say in the chat, even though I really want to, because he's a serial non-payer. All right. Conrad Kaysen is starting us off in Chrome in number 2. I believe he was a eighth round pick, but got second round money. So two-way player, Conrad Kaysen, getting our first Chrome card of break number 2. Cobb Hightower, another nice one. Colt Emerson, Alex Mooney, Wen-Hugh Pan. Jesus Madej getting a paper card already, and a top 100 of Trey Savage. In break number 1, I double-checked with everybody, but they said to just not show the paper cards because it slowed things down a lot. Just let me know in this chat that everybody's okay with me doing that. I'll check the first few breaks to make sure that that's what everybody wants to do. But it definitely made it a lot more time. Makes sense. Made it go a lot quicker in the first one. And there's Condon's Colorado Card Cave. He's on the board already, Condon, with an insert. Drew Thorpe, Rockstar Rookies, and Dylan Cruz, Greatness Loading. Walker Jenkins, VIP. Into the Chromes, we have Chase Hampton, Las Montes, Yanniker. I'm going to go with Yanniker. Ugarte, Jacob Bresnan. There we go. Learning these names as we go. And Zach Showalter. And James Triantos. I do not agree that James Triantos is really still a top 100 prospect at 94 in Tops's rankings there. We actually do have him blocked, but he keeps creating new accounts. Nice. Bresnan is your grandnephew, Ron. That's awesome. I love when we get family in the breaks. Usually happens a lot early, so glad you are our first family member in of 2025 Bowman. We have a red redemption of Dylan Cruz. That could be in play. We have a purple autograph of a Twins outfielder, and it is Caden Kendall. Nice one for the first autograph. 143 of 250 for the 5th rounder from the 2024 draft, Caden Kendall. We have a Reptilian coming up as well. Sebastian Walcott Chrome, Luis Pena Chrome, Luke Sinard, and Hyung Chan with a Steven Echevarria Reptilian. And our top 100 is Carson Benj at number 100. Ah, come on. They have Benj ranked below Gilbert and Ryan Clifford in the Mets organization. I don't agree with that. There we go. The Echevarria Reptilian. As we learned in break number 1, the non-numbered Reptilians. Luis Pena, our first big name Chrome card. Somebody I have ranked in the top 10 players of this release. Dylan Cruz with the Red Redemption. We talked about this in break number 1. We'll talk about it again here. The Red Redemption new and creating a fun new rookie chase in the 2025 Bowman release. Previously, there were no Chrome cards of rookies. So now with these Red Redemptions, there is a fun chase and a rookie Chrome card available. So adding some value to the rookie spots. If you get a Red Redemption, it can be redeemed if the player wins Rookie of the Year for, I believe, $70. Or if you hold on to it and they win subsequent awards, you can redeem it for more money, including Cy Youngs, MVPs, and ultimately, if they become a Hall of Famer 25 plus years from now, then you could redeem it for $1,000. So Red Redemptions, interesting. We have a VIP, Bryce Eldridge, Braylon Payne Chrome, Jesus Madej on the board in Chrome, Chase Burns, Christian Campbell, and Yansa Luis. And Drake Baldwin, they have as the number 65 prospect. I like that they got him in there. Thank you. I just saw the payment for the Condon spot. Let me just go back and clear that Condon order on eBay. All right, you are all set, Boys of Summer, for the Condon spot, and we got one on the board already. Adam, this is break number 2 tonight. If you have Dylan Cruz in break number 2, then you have him in this one. And maybe that's $1,000 card one day if he pulls off Rookie of the Year. He has been on an upward swing in the last couple weeks after having a very rough start to his season. We have a Jackson Jobe Rookie of the Year favorites. Bryce Eldridge getting another insert. Kyle DeBarge, Chrome, Marcos Torres, Nabel Mariano, Emil Morales, and Arun Escobar, first time on the board in Chrome in our first two breaks. Owen Casey, they have at number 39. The Ginger Canadian, Owen Casey, one of my favorite prospects. Has been for a long time. See if he gets his shot at the majors this year, either with the Cubs or with some kind of a trade at the deadline, since the Cubs are in first place, at least until they come to New York this weekend. James Wood with the rookie rock stars. Nick Kurtz, VIP. Bryce Rayner Chrome, Josue Briseño, one of the bigger chases in this product, Cam Caminiti, and Mitch Jebb. And we have a lava refractor coming up here, number 373 of 399, and it's a nice prospect. Hagen Smith, the 5th overall pick in the draft last year. Top 100, Xavier Isaac, number 30. Like that ranking there. That seems like a fair one. Hagen Smith to 399. More pitcher love to start this break off. All right, what do we have in the chats? First time doing a break here. Said in description, started at 10 p.m. Yes, that would be break number 2. So that is this one, Adam. Just double check the title too. The title says break number 2. That's what I was referring to as break number 2. We have a speckle coming up here. Is this going to be in the auto spot too? We have Dylan Cruz on Rookie of the Year favorites, and we do Slade Caldwell, a monster auto hit. We were due for one. Autos in this first box been real good. Number 169 of 299, Speckle Slade Caldwell. I love his signature. It's rare nowadays. That is a huge hit. Esteban Gonzalez, Chrome, Cole Fontanelle, Kevin Castillo, Connor Griffin, and Dylan Fine. Off to a good start in this one. Matt Shaw ranked 24, even though he is a major leaguer. Loving the Slade Caldwell auto. That would have been the biggest hit in the last break. Let's hope it's just the beginning in this one. Who has Slade Caldwell? Slater Tata. That's a fun new nickname. Meb, you didn't take your D-back prospect in this one, did you? We have a sky blue in the back, and I don't think we have anything in color up front. Starting off with a Leo DeVries Greatness Loading, Samuel Basayo VIP, Esteban Mejia Chrome, Bishop Letson, Kevin McGonigal, my number 4 prospect in the product, Steven Echevarria, and Romeo Sanabria. I forgot to check my Sanabria fact. Jack Lyons, sky blue paper, numbered 419 of 499, and Ethan Salas they have ranked as the number 9 prospect. Yeah, I highly disagree with that one. Ethan Salas is having another rough start to his second season in Double A, I believe. I mean, he's still, 19 years old? But he has been struggling quite a bit for a long time now since he's got to Double A last year. So Salas being the number 9 overall prospect seems like a bit of a reach. Roki Sasaki in paper. We have a Kevin Alcantara red redemption. Skeens treasure trove insert. Corey Lewis Chrome, Lucas Ramirez, Manny Sun in Chrome, Jack Gonzalez, Blake Walters, and Humberto Cruz. Some nice pitchers. Marcelo Mayer, number 4. And that means that number 1 and number 4, according to this checklist of the top 100 prospects, are Boston prospects. I believe they have Arias pretty high as well. So Boston definitely my number 2 chase in team break, PYT breaks for 2025 Bowman, with, of course, the Brewers being number 1. We have a Jace Young Rockstar Rookies insert, Colt Emerson VIP, Winston Santos Chrome, Fernando Cruz, Fabian Lopez, Jack Lyons back on the board, and Giancarlos Lara. McGonigal in paper, and top 100, Spencer Jones at 59. I'm assuming this checklist was probably made before George Lombard got as hot as he was. So probably not in the top 100, but he should be now. Ooh, what do we have coming up here? Looks like a base auto and a fuchsia. The fuchsia is paper, and it's a Caden Dana. Nice rookie there. Number 180 of 299. And the base autograph is, let's see the team. Ooh, catcher on the Dodgers, Victor Rodriguez. There is quite a backlog of catching talent in the Dodgers organization. So that'll be a tough one for Victor Rodriguez. Kevin McGonigal, Greatness Loading. Drew Jones, Chrome. Ichiro Kano Hernandez. Walker Janik. Slade Caldwell back on the board, and Owen Wilds all in Chrome, and Jacob Melton. Haven't heard his name much recently. Number 68 in their top 100 list. Somebody said Demetrios Kristanes, 2 bombs tonight. Meb, a guy that I don't talk about often enough, Kristanes seemingly came out of nowhere. He does have a Bowman Chrome auto only, I imagine his hobby love is not as much as it should be yet because he seems like a stud. I did not see the Drew Jones catch. Post it in the Facebook group if you can. I'll check it out afterwards, or shoot me a message on Facebook. Definitely curious to see it. We have our first 3 autographs out of this one, and after getting a ton of pitchers in the last break, we're off to a start of 3 hitters in this one. We have a Rhett Lauder Rookie of the Year favorites. I have a futures bet on him to be the Rookie of the Year, but due to the injury, it seems like that might be tough. Charlie Condon VIP, Yancel Villaroel, Jesus Lopez, Luis Marejo, Jacob Wright, and Las Montes getting our last numbered hit of this box with a refractor numbered 180 of 499. Number 76, Theo Geelin. That is an aggressive projection for Theo Geelin. I like the guy, but he's a kid with not much experience. Super, super athletic, but ranking him number 76 with almost no minor league experience is a bold move. Hope that works out for them. All right, let's check out what I missed in the chat. Crystallized inserts are amazing. I love the look of them. Bolt up. I totally agree with you. We have not pulled one yet. I did see somebody pulled one, must have been out of a blaster box, numbered to 25, Luis Angel Acuna, and I was super jealous. I'm actually really glad that they didn't make them an easy one to pull because they're beautiful cards, and I'm glad that they're going to be worth something too. High school pick that was under the radar, great family, great kid. That's Tristanis you're talking about? Oops. All right, here we go into box number 2. How's everybody like the pacing in this one so far? I tried to pick the speed up as I'm learning this release and where everything's going to be. I was definitely a little bit too slow in the first one, but I think I have it at a decent clip now where it's not too fast and not rushing, or not too slow and not rushing either. But open to feedback. Will saying he agrees. Thank you, Will. Good pace. Thank you, Andy. All right. And starting off box number 2, we have one of my favorite names in the product and one of the many Tampa Bay really good pitching prospects in this product, Gary Gill-Hill, Victor Rodriguez, Tink Hence, Luke Sennard, and Hyung Chan all getting chromes. And we have a Travis Sakura up to 97 in the top 100 prospect list. I'm glad they only put the top 100 in the back, so if I show the back by mistake, it's not like I'm ruining a big hit. So I appreciate Topps doing that. We have a Jacob Wilson Rockstar Rookies, Kyle Teal, Greatness Loading, and Aiden Miller, very important prospects. Esmith Pineda, Chrome, Max Clark, Christian Campbell, Chrome, Yancel Luis, and a Aqua Shimmer of Kyle Teal. Looking crazy in this picture. Kyle Teal, number 57 of 125 on the Aqua. It would have been cool if it was a teal shimmer of teal. That's a certain kind of a match, a teal. Travis Bazana, top 100. Should we just call it a teal instead of calling it Aqua? Opening up some more top loaders for the almost teal Kyle Teal. Sleeving up our hits from the last couple packs, and then we have not seen an autograph yet from this one, I believe. Let's see if this is going to be our first one. It might be. What do we have coming up here? We have a red Thomas Sajazi redemption. Guy is hitting very well. That could be in play as well. We have an autograph coming up behind this rookie, Sasaki Rookie of the Year favorites. It is a pitcher from the Rays. Lots of good possibilities here. And it's Mike Vassell, maybe the least high end of the possible autographs that we could have got from the Tampa Bay pitchers, but a guy who's played in the major leagues already. So nice one there. 83 of 299 for the Speckle, Mike Vassell. Another guy who's played in the major leagues already, Sung-Chi Chang, played in the majors this year. Leo DeVries Chrome, Emil Morales, Arun Escobar, and another Kyle Teal hit with the Reptilian. It's a Kyle Teal break. We have a JJ Weatherholt. They have him ranked number 15 in the top 100. I like that ranking as well. Nice Kyle Teal break continues there with the second Kyle Teal color. Arun Escobar getting in the board in chrome for the first time. Back-to-back breaks with a Mike Vassell autograph. Second Vassell autograph we've pulled in the case. One in each break. And we've seen lots of different variations of Roki Sasaki cards so far. Slater is good because he's 5'6". I had no idea, Meb. That's why you call him Slater Tot? I love that. Love it even more now. All right, we have a Kumar Rocker Rookie of the Year favorites. That seems unlikely. Spencer Schwellenbach, Rockstar Rookies. Christian Moore VIP. Braden Montgomery in his other Sox uniform. Aaron Estrada, good-looking prospect for the Orioles. A little deeper sleeper on Aaron Estrada. Pablo Guerrero, Luis Morejo, and Jacob Wright. Top 100, Noble Meyer, number 61. Not off to a good year so far for Noble Meyer. We have another autograph coming up here behind the Mason Wynn. It's a base autograph, and it is a shortstop for the White Sox, Javier Magalone, the only White Sox potential first ink in this product. There's a Braden Montgomery auto as well, but Javier Magalone, the only first auto available for the White Sox spot. Jack Caglione, Greatness Loading, Josh Noth, Chrome, another Kyle Teal, Hayden Alvarez, Alex Mooney, and Wei-Hugh Pan there as our final Chrome card of the pack. In the back, we have a Bryce Rayner top 100, number 53. Seems like a good ranking for him as well. How's everybody in this break been doing so far with their rips today? This is obviously my second break. We had some people in the first one saying they'd already had some luck today with some good hits. We have a Bazana bases loaded cards. These aren't based off of actual hobby shops in those cities? That'd be cool. I'm assuming they're just random names. Chase Burns, VIP. Bo Walker, first time I've seen that one in Chrome. Jesus Tolero, Sean Keys, Jacob Bresnahan. Hopefully I'm getting that right since he has a relative in the break. And Zach Showalter. And Welbin Francisa, number 84 prospect. D plus at best. What was the D plus? Is the D plus based off of my ranking that I put in my video of the White Sox? I believe that's what I graded them. We have, oh boy, Roki numbered. Congrats, Roki Sasaki spot, getting a mini diamond. Numbered 46 of 150 on the die cut. Beautiful Roki Sasaki. Nice Dylan Cruz, Capital Cards and Collectibles, and a blue. This is in the auto spot. It's a shortstop on Detroit. Franyeber Montilla. Another nice prospect in the Detroit organization. Little deeper in their prospect depth chart, but definitely a possible sleeper in this product. I like Franyeber a lot. Number 14 of 150. I think I had him just outside of my top 30 list. Paulinho Santana, Engith Arena, Carson Bench, Blake Walters, and Humberto Cruz Chromes. Alex Freeland, number 91 prospect. Looking for some Cobb Hightower for bolt up. Let's see. So not good. I need some Thomas White. Probably nothing happening after the first break. I don't know. I've seen some repeats break to break so far. Franyeber, that is a beauty, though. We are doing very well in our autographs in break number 2. We still need, well, I was going to say we still need a huge name, but the Slade Caldwell number 2, 299 is a huge name. So we are just doing good in the autos. I'm not going to qualify that in any way. If anything, I'd like to see some more nice quality pictures. Let's see how my Bowman has been going so far for you. D+. Oh man, that's ironic that I also graded the White Sox a D+, or maybe even an F in my rankings for this product. We have a lime green paper coming up. We have Brooks Lee on the Greatness Loading rookie card, Max Clark on the VIP insert, Eduardo Quintero, big time prospect in the product. Matt Wilkinson, first time we get Tugboat in Chrome. Jack Lines, Giancarlos Lara, and a refractor of Dowell Joseph to $4.99. All of our refractors have been Mariners so far. Lime green, Braylon Payne. Second Braylon Payne hit we've had in this case. First one in this break. Number 318 of 399. And Jose Briseño, they have his number 82. I like that. I think it might be a touch aggressive to have Briseño in the top 100 already, but I like it. Matt Wilkinson. Meb, do you know anything about Matt Wilkinson being our pitcher guy? I know you're not a Guardians guy, but Matt Tugboat Wilkinson, 270 pounds, 6'1", went to Coastal Carolina. Oop, didn't mean to top load that. As much as I love the guy, he led the minor leagues in strikeouts last year. Feel free to pull a sweet JJW. That would be JJ Weatherholtz, I'm assuming, Joey G. I think we have all 3 autos out of this box already. So let's see what else we can get. We have a Haesung Kim Red Redemption. He's in the major leagues now. Maybe that's possible. Charlie Condon getting on the board with Chrome. Andrew Morris, nice pitcher for the Twins. Ashley Andujar, don't know anything about him. Slade Caldwell, the Tot. They list him as 5'9" here, Mev. Sounds like a bit of a wow. That card is literally sliced. I've never seen that before. That card literally is cut. That is crazy. Good thing this has been a good Slade break, but maybe that card is redeemable. The Topps. Owen Wild also getting a Chrome card. In the back, we have Termarr Johnson. Top 100. Owen Wild, and right behind that, a wild Slade Caldwell. Andrew Morris. Haesung Kim with the Red Redemption. See if he can get himself in Rookie of the Year contention. And Charlie Condon finally on the board. And I really want to pull a nice Charlie Condon for you. I'm glad we finally got him on the board, but let's make it even better. Samuel Basayo VIP. There's finally a Thomas White. We finally got something on the board for Andrew. We want some more of him too. Ismail Javier. There's my first PJ Orlando I pulled in either break in Chrome. Cam Caminiti and Mitch Jebb. And number 29, Colson Montgomery, still holding on to that high prospect rank. At some point, he's going to need to start showing something at AAA in order to keep himself there, though. It's been a rough year plus for Colson Montgomery is it Montgomery Biscuit that they're for their AAA team, or is that AA? We have Mike Trout catch of the day insert. We have Spencer Schwellenbach, greatness loading. I kind of like that they got Schwellenbach in the insert checklists. Sammy Hernandez, Edglin Perez, never heard of him. Kellen Lindsay, Nick Kurtz, and there's JJ. So we had somebody mention JJ. We had somebody mention Thomas White, and they both came out in Chrome at least. We have Alejandro Rosario. So what the heck? Topps knew how good a prospect Alejandro Rosario was, and they still couldn't get his autograph in this checklist. Vassal has been good to you in both breaks. Takumi, I am happy we could pull him for you. As a former Met prospect, I'm happy we could pull some. Rhett Lauder, Rockstar Rookies, Colt Emerson VIP, Ricardo Yan Chrome, Rafael Flores, first time on the board for him, Esteban Gonzalez, O'Neill Perez, Gregory Barrios. And finishing off box number 2, we have a Jet Williams top 100. Williams been looking good since he came back from injury as well. All right, let me shift over some of these cards before we get into the second half of this break. I don't think it's Ken Caminiti's kid. All right, let's keep it moving. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm probably let's say 85% sure that is not a relative, or at least the son of Ken Caminiti. Got some sirens going on in the background. Let's see if that can do the trick and bring us some luck, some more luck to start box number 3. And let's get right into it. Man, I don't know that Jose Perdomo is a top 100 prospect either now. I don't know that he ever was, despite the nice signing bonus. We have a Sean Keys to start us off in Chrome. Gary Gill-Hill, love him. Victor Rodriguez, George Klassen, love the number 3, I believe, overall prospect for the Angels, and Christian Moore. And Perdomo, like I said, don't necessarily love having him listed as a top 100 prospect. And I will bet by this time next year, he's not a top 100 prospect. Sorry, Braves fans. We have a Rookie of the Year favorite, Trey Sweeney. What's Trey Sweeney up to this year after being part of that Detroit run last year? Adele Amador, rock star rookies back in the majors. Walker Jenkins, greatness loading. Christian Moore, VIP. Tank Hence, Chrome. S. Smith Pineda. Tung Che Chang. Franklin Arias, love that. Cody Freeman. And Cam Collier down to number 95 in the top 100. Caminiti's are cousins, is what you're saying. Okay, so relative. The athletic families will be the athletic families, it seems. If you have that, if you have it in your blood, seemingly have a better chance at being that good. Franklin Arias. Who has Franklin Arias in this on the board in Chrome? All right, let's see if we get any autographs in this first column. We have a Reptilian, and we're going to get a base auto as well. Behind the red Redemption, Shea Whitcomb. That's probably not going to pay much. We have a base catcher, Texas. Ooh, could be a nice one. Oh, Jesus Lopez was not the guy I thought it was going to be. But another Texas catching autograph, Jesus Lopez. Max Clark Chrome, Leo DeVries, Jose Perella, and Samuel Basayo with a Bo Walker. Reptilian, another D-back prospect. Edgar Caro crushing it at the major league level. They only had him as 52. I would have expected him to be higher in a top 100 ranking list. Easy to say in hindsight with how well he's been playing at the major league level, though. All right, so one autograph in the bottom row. Let me try and do this a little bit more strategically and see if I could figure this out. Let's go all bottom rows now and see if I can start to tease out where the autographs will and will not be. So we'll go across this row now and see if there's any more autographs here. And see if we can keep some drama for the end of these boxes. We have a VIP Max Clark. We have a Hayden Alvarez, Bo Walker, Jesus Tolero, Hyung Suk Jang, Cam Smith, and our top 100, number 81, Kyle DeBarge. I've not heard his name in any top 100 list. Maybe I need to learn a little bit more about Kyle DeBarge. We pulled we pulled the Caden Kendall autograph. We have a David Festa red redemption. Behind that, we have a Thomas Sajazi Rookie of the Year favorites. And behind that, we have another Charlie Condon Chrome. Two Charlie Condons on the board now. Andrew Morris, Ashley Andujar, Carlos Tavares, and Cameron Sullivan. A couple of nice pitching prospects there. And Moises Ballesteros. I love that they got him in the top 100 checklist. Moises Ballesteros is a monster. And having another monster season to start the year this year. I have a green auto of him at PSA right now, and that is one of the cards that I'm most excited about that I have being graded at the moment. Big fan of a lot of the Cubs prospects, but Ballesteros especially. Ballesteros and Casey. And previously PCA, but graduated now, obviously. And doing quite well at the major league level. A little more pop than I expected. Luis Angel Acuna, Rockstar Rookies in the City Connect uniform. Aiden Miller, VIP. Kellen Lindsey Chrome, Ricardo Yan, Rafael Flores back on the board, Travis Bazana, and there's D'Angelo Ortiz. Top 100, Bryce Eldridge at number 27. Bryce Eldridge is good. I think it was the first break that I asked this question in, but I will ask it again in break number 2. If anybody's willing to divulge, are there any prospects that they're specifically chasing in this product? Any sleepers or anybody that anybody's big fans of? We have a Connor Norby Rockstar rookies. We have a Connor Griffin, very important prospects. In Chrome, Braden Montgomery, Aaron Estrada, Osbel Gonzalez, Malcolm Moore. That was the catcher I thought we were going to pull last time when I saw the Catcher Texas logo. And a lava of Yumin Lin, D-backs pitching prospect, number 48 of 399, with Luke Keeschel, number 66. Keeschel looked very good in his brief time in the majors before he got injured. We used to have one of Keeschel's cousins in our breaks all the time. When I think that was 2023 draft when Keeschel's first card was out. The only reason I knew how to pronounce Keeschel's name correctly for a while. So if the Bresnahan family member wants to correct me, I'm happy to take the feedback. If I'm saying that incorrectly, we have Mason Wynn on the sky blue paper. So pro getting some color. We have a Weatherholt Fair Weather Collectibles. Love that. And a blue autograph shortstop in the Rays organization. Who's this going to be? Gregory Barrios on the True Blue. It's not easy to pull a true color autograph nowadays with all the variations that are out there. So happy to see a true blue variation, 119 of 150 for Barrios. We have a Jacob Wilson, Greatness Loading, Pablo Guerrero Chrome, Josh Noth, Kyle Teal, David Ortiz Jr., and Jose Perdomo. In the back, Slade Caldwell. I have him ranked number 72 in the top 100. So the second David Ortiz son in this product. Neither of the Ortiz brothers have really had a chance to do much yet, both recent signings. It seems like D'Angelo has higher expectations. So 2. Actually, you know what? Let's get that on the stand up there as well. So I think we finally figured out how the autograph situation is going to work in this. Andy says, saw D'Angelo Ortiz absolutely crush BP fastballs out of Fenway when he was 12 years old. That's amazing that you got the chance to see that. Hopefully he can keep doing that in the major leagues. Oh, we have an autograph coming up here. Second baseman Twins. Peyton Eels. There we go. Love that we got the Peyton Eels autograph, and I love that his penmanship and autograph are cool. Of course it is. From one of the coolest guys in the minor leagues. Johnny Lavelle Chrome, Paulinho Santana, Engelth Arena, O'Neill Perez, and Gregory Barrios having a nice break. In the back, we have number 7, Charlie Condon. I think I only told this Peyton Eels story in break number 1, so I'll tell it again now that we've pulled an autograph of him. Peyton Eels was signed to a low minor league contract by the Twins. He was playing in semi-professional ball. and they signed him for like reserve squad depth. And then he just started hitting and hitting and hitting, and he's hit at every level. And now he's in AAA, and this year he's still hitting. So fingers crossed we see Peyton Eels in Minnesota sometime soon. We have yellow coming up in paper in the back. Cam Smith, Greatness Loading, JJ Weatherholt VIP. Chrome, we have Carson Benj, Eduardo Quintero back on the board. Tugboat back on the board, Human Lin and Caleb Lomavita. Some nice chrome cards in that one. Our yellow paper is, oh, there we go. That's a beauty of a yellow paper. Joffrey Rodriguez, and on the Brewers uni and logo, that is even better. 68 of 75 for one of the top 10 for sure prospects in this product. Dalton Rushing, they have all the way at 41. That seems crazy. He is incredible. That is a beautiful Joffrey Rodriguez hit. Chris, I hope you're still here, and I hope you had Joffrey Rodriguez in break 2 as well, because that is a very cool hit for him. Loma Vida, Wilkinson, and Eduardo Quintero getting chrome. I'm saying Bresnahan perfect. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know, Ron. Not mad about the Eels auto, Takumi. I'm pulling you all my favorite players in this break. I feel like I've been on a little hot streak for you lately. We have a purple wave coming up. I owed you a nice run though. I haven't pulled you many hits, I feel like, until recently. We have a Showtime showcased Otani insert, VIP for Chase Burns, Thomas White back on the board in chrome, Ismael Javier, Didier Fuentes, Quinn Matthews, and Blake Wolters on the purple wave or purple lava, number 182 of 250, with Connor Griffin on the top 100. I like that ranking for him also, 45. Maybe, I'd be projecting if I said he was already higher with as much as I like him. Didier Fuentes, Quinn Matthews, Thomas White. Got at least 2 chrome on the board for Andrew. And Otani on the board in an insert. We have Kobe Mayo. I've not said his name much tonight. Kobe Mayo on the Greatness Loading. PJ Morlando, Sammy Hernandez, Edglin Perez, Chase Mobley. Joffrey Rodriguez again. Joffrey all of a sudden catching up and having a nice break. And Nick Kurtz, ranked the number 32 prospect, despite being in the major leagues. I think that's a fair ranking for him. Fast rise for Nick Kurtz. Absolutely crushed the ball in the first week or 2 of the season in the minors. Got the promotion. Been respectable at the major league level so far for a much better than most people thought A's organization. East Sacramento A's. All right, last box of the night. Well, I think with the speed, I can now say we might be able to fit these breaks in an hour. So if I got the speed right, maybe I wouldn't have been too far off on the start time for this one. All right, final box of the night. Let's see if we can keep the good hits coming in this one. Let's see. Agents pick the top 100, not scouts. Is that? Are you saying for this list in particular, or are you saying for like the MLB pipeline list? Need a big Gary Gill Hill? Wouldn't mind that. They get their guys paid. I mean, I mostly go off of the what's it called? The Just Baseball list, which Aram Leighton, I feel like, is a pretty neutral source. I don't think he's getting paid by anybody to change rankings. Adele Amador, Rookie of the Year favorites. Jesus Tolero, Sean Keys. There's Gary Gilhill. You say his name, and there he is in Chrome at least. Luis Morejo and Jacob Wright. And the top 100, we have Chase Burns. I mean, you mean the top 100 cards? Yeah, I could definitely believe that. I feel like my theory of Tops or Fanatics was also that they what's it called? The Prospect Showcase series started. Would definitely also make me believe that the top 100 prospect list here is influenced by agents. So I will continue to critique them then. All right, what do we have coming up here? We have Haesung Kim, Rockstar Rookies, Brooks Lee on the backwards Rookie Greatness Loading, and Connor Griffin VIP, Victor Rodriguez Chrome, Tink Hence, Esmith Pineda, Alex Mooney, and Wenwei Pan. And in the back, Eduardo Quintero. That one I like, having him at 62 already. Let's see. Previous pack, this was an previous box, this was an autograph. Let's see if it's going to be an auto pack again. Meb, I don't know if you remember me mentioning Aram Leighton was at that spring breakout game that me and Bobby and the guys went to, and Greg and the guys went to. And I didn't know he was there, and I'm really sad that I didn't know, because I would have loved to introduce myself, especially with how into breaking he is. Also, we have Tomoyuki Sagano, purple rookie card. Cool hit for the Orioles prospect, and another cool hit for the Orioles prospect. Sagano getting the red redemption. Bases loaded cards, Bazana, and wrong D-backs prospect. Oh no, Gary Gilhill's a Ray. But Yancel Luis, shortstop prospect, getting the first autograph of this last box. Max Clark Chrome, Songchae Chang, Jacob Bresnahan, and Zach Showalter with a Sean Keys Reptilian in the back. Tommy Troy, maybe bring himself to a point where he could be higher than number 75 on the list in the future. Sagano had not called out his name at all tonight, and all of a sudden, 2 hits on the board for him. Let's open up some more top loaders for these last 3 stacks. Oops. The non-numbered Reptilian, which replaces the Lunar Glow, which I do not mind at all. And the Yancel Luis. We really switched it up this one and went from all pitchers to all batters in break number 2 versus break number 1 ink. Yancel's good. You'll chase him. Had to pre-bid all of these tonight. Yeah, well, we're going to keep on doing this for quite a few days every night. So we have more coming with Brian in the next 3 days. He'll be ripping on what's tomorrow? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So lots more coming up in the next few days. And, of course, I'll be back on Sunday as always. And then I will be back on Tuesday, Brian next Wednesday, me next Thursday. And then we'll see what happens going into the weekend after that. Haven't planned that far in advance. JJ Weatherholt, VIP. Hayden Alvarez, Chrome, Bo Walker, Slade Caldwell again, Owen Wilds, and purple Slade. It is a Slade break. 43 of 250 on like the fifth Slade card that's come out. Bubba Chandler, ranked number 11. I like that ranking. Bubba Chandler is awesome. I cannot wait to see him at the major league level. Man, Slade Caldwell, have a night. Little sort of color match there with the D-backs. Let's see. Given he's a 36-year-old rookie taking his Hall of Fame chances aren't. That's hilarious. I didn't realize he was that old, Takumi. That's funny. Let's get some more Jesus Madej for your buddy that has him in this break. Yes, I would absolutely love to. This has been a really nice break, especially for Slade Caldwell, but I would still like one more really big hit. I think we're owed that much in this case. Spencer Schwellenbach on the Red Redemption. Does he even qualify as a rookie anymore? He pitched a ton last year. Matt Tugboat Wilkinson back on the board. Charlie Condon back on the board for a third time. Andrew Morris, Steven Echevarria, and Romeo Sanabria. All nice firsts in that one. Tehran Lorenzo, number 63. I feel like that's a fair ranking. I need to revisit this Sanabria situation. I may have underranked him and therefore underranked the Padres in my rankings. If Sanabria is a first and has ink. Yeah, I thought anime would have been a case hit, and we have not seen an anime yet. We hit an anime in pretty much every case last year. Oh, we're about to lose the TV in the background. There we go. All right, let's see. We have a Kumar Rocker Rookie of the Year favorites. We have a Spencer Schwellenbach Rockstar Rookies and a Christian Moore VIP. Kellen Lindsay, Ricardo Yan, Rafael Flores back on the board. Emil Morales and Arun Escobar. Braden Montgomery performing well, ranked number 50 in this list. Arun Escobar and Rafael Flores also performing well this year. Let's go to this pack first. If everything's in the same order as last time, I think that there will not be an autograph in the stack. We have a Max Clark VIP. Cobb Hightower is really good. Sanabria is a pure stud. Sanabria has ink in 2024. That's what I thought. Thank you, Takumi. I can't believe they put a first marker on him. Leo DeVries. There's Thomas White for the third time. Ismael Javier, Luke Senard, and Hyung Chang And in the back, Yoendry Vargas, ranked number 81. Can't argue with that. Triple Thomas White base, at least. Yeah, so I might have underrated the Padres a bit in my Padres PYT rankings. We have Lazaro Montes greatness loading. PJ Morlando on the board in Chrome. Sammy Hernandez, Edglin Perez, Christian Campbell, and Yancel Luis. James Tibbs, number 78. For the short guys, him, Culpepper, and apparently Slade Caldwell. All right, we should manage to get an autograph in our final pack. Finally figured it out. At least you get a delivery. Well, paper cards do ship too. But yeah, much better delivery if there's at least some chrome in there. All right, I think we do not have an autograph in this one, so we might be able to get our autographs in the final 2 packs. Cruz, Capital Cards and Collectibles, Roki Sasaki, Rockstar Rookies, Carson Williams, VIP, Ashley Andujar Chrome, Braden Montgomery, Aaron Estrada, Blake Walters, and Humberto Cruz. Condon Paper and PJ Morlando, number 74. I would not have him in a top 100 list. After a good run of agreeable rankings, PJ Morlando breaks it for me. All right, so that means we shouldn't have an autograph in this pack either. And let's see if I did it right, and let's see if we can get autographs in the final 2 packs of the night. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to post a team break on the Facebook group right after this. So if you're interested in ripping some more, I will try and get that one running tomorrow, along with Brian's half case jumbo. We have a Dylan Cruz Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. We have Olazaro Montes Greatness Loading and Travis Bazzana VIP. Angeth Urena, Carson Benj, Eduardo Quintero back on the board. So we got 3 of a lot of people in this break. Hopefully we were able to share the wealth at least a little bit. Connor Griffin and Dylan Fine. That's why we shipped the paper, though, here, because I want everybody to get a little bit of something. We have a lime green Nate Nankill, numbered 198 of 399 on the lime green, and Brandon Sproat, number 35. Man, I really want that to stay true, but Sproat has just not looked good to start this season. All right, final 2 packs, everybody. Good luck to everybody, and good luck to us to get one more big hit. If, let's see. This looks like base. Okay. So the first one will be base. We have a second baseman on the Rays, and it's an Emilian Petrie. I know Chris had him in the first break as well. I'm not sure if Chris is here to see that base autograph, but a nice prospect there. Brooks Lee, Greatness Loading, Pablo Guerrero Chrome, Josh Noth, Kyle Teal, Jack Lines, Giancarlos Lara, and number 85, Cam Caminiti. Nice auto there for Petrie. And final autograph of the break. Can we get one more color hit? I see green grass. Is it in the auto spot? I think it is. Let's put it all the way at the back. And let's save the fun for the very last card. We'll do it Brian issue break style. Dowell Joseph Chrome, Johnny Lavelle back on the board. Paulinho Santana, Travis Bazzana, and D'Angelo Ortiz sneaking on the board one more time. We have the top 100, Max Clark, coming in at number 6. And what are we going to have for our final autograph of the night? Everybody, good luck on this final hit. We have a second baseman, an Angel. Oh, that's fun. Christian Moore. It's not a first, but it is a top prospect. Christian Moore green grass autograph. And from what I remember, that does not look at all like the way he signed his Bowman firsts. Let's check that. Any Christian Moore collectors out there? Oh no, it is. Yeah, yes and no. Similar enough that it's not suspicious, but looks like he must have been signing more cards last time, so maybe he got a little bit more scribbly. All right, everybody, let me Let me sleeve up these last couple hits, and then we'll recap the hits from this break. I'd say number 2, we fared a little bit better than number 1. Big hit of the break, definitely the Slade Caldwell. I would still like some kind of a monster hit. Last year on 2024 draft release night, we pulled a Bazana numbered to 5 auto. So I would have loved something like that again, but we'll see what we can do for the rest of the week. All right, starting off the recap, we have an Eduardo Quintero base, Charlie Condon, Slade Caldwell, Joffrey Rodriguez, Eduardo Quintero again, Condon again, Franklin Arias, JJ Weatherholt, Condon for a third time, Haesung Kim, Red Redemption, Quintero for a third time, Kevin McGonigal, Jesus Madej, Dylan Cruz, Red Redemption, and Luis Pena. Don't think got one Cobb Chrome. I think we might have had one Cobb Chrome at the very beginning, if I remember correctly. All right. Emilian Petrie on the base auto. Nate Nankill on the lime green paper. Janssen Luis base auto. Sean Keys Reptilian. Tomoyuki Sagano purple. Purple paper. Blake Walters purple lava. Mason Wynn sky blue paper. Yumin Lin lava. Bo Walker Reptilian. Jesus Lopez base auto. Braylon Payne lime green paper. Double Joseph refractor to 499. Javier Magalone base auto. Mike Vassell speckle auto to 299. Kyle Teal Reptilian. Victor Rodriguez base auto. Kyle Teal Aqua Shimmer. Las Montes refractor to 499. Caden Dana fuchsia rookie paper to 299. Jack Lines sky blue paper to 499. Hagen Smith lava. Steven Echevarria Reptilian. Then going across the back, let's go with the Joffrey Rodriguez yellow first, even though I love this card. It is paper, so probably the right first one to come off the board. Then Caden Kendall on the purple auto, numbered 143 of 250. Then we'll go with the Slade Caldwell purple refractor. Then Gregory Barrios true blue auto, numbered 119 of 150. And I guess let's go Roki Sasaki on the mini diamond rookie of the year favorites die cut number to 150. Christian Moore. No, I guess we got to go Peyton Eels next. Peyton Eels base autograph. Then I'll go Christian Moore green grass numbered 4 of 99 for the 8th overall draft pick. Then we got to go Fran Yeber Montilla on the blue X-Fractor auto, numbered 14 of 150. And no doubt the hit of the break was the Slade Caldwell Speckle auto, numbered 169 of 299. So congrats to the Slade Caldwell spot for a lot of hits on this one. The Ben Rice, I believe Ben Rice is insert and paper only. So Yankees for the win. You'll definitely get some Ben Rice, or I'm pretty sure you'll get some Ben Rice paper coming your way, but there is not much for him in terms of Chrome cards. Although I guess he should have a Chrome Red Redemption. So there should be that as a possibility as well for Ben Rice. So maybe I'm underselling that Ben Rice is a tough hit. Better luck that we pull some Ben Rice in the next one. Takumi Arias is a solid player, very solid player. Got moved up through high A and went viral for hitting a ball through a panel on the old school scoreboard on the left field wall. That's an awesome story. He is a Chrome Red. Yep, definitely right. Yankees for the win. Andrew Warfield saying, right case, wrong half. Oh, well, great break. Thank you for joining us, Andrew. Thank you for joining us, everybody. And we will catch you back here tomorrow night. If you're joining the break tomorrow night, please use the link that's in that break because that break will be on the Issue Breaks channel, not on the Hot Ice Breaks channel. So just making sure everybody knows where to go for that break tomorrow night. But that link is in the descriptions for those auctions. Ron, thank you for joining, and I'm glad you could introduce me to him as well. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow. I'll try and join in the chat in the break for a while as well.